Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
19, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
To throw, it's Milton. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's Milton now to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Milton. And that will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll run. This is Bashir Tootin. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
Ready?
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Now Willis to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. And the Raiders pick it up.
Partner, everything that happened before that fumble was great. Good vision, navigating the open field, got good chunk yardage. At that point, if you see a defender coming, though, just step out of bounds. Don't risk all you picked up before they hit it to just try and get an extra yard or two.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Cougar 19.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This defense for the Jets, very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Milton. That is caught. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. A gain of 22 yards.
And the Raider first down.
Come on, come on. 79 Broncos.
22 yards.
60 Eagles, 60
First
Eagles.
down, Raiders.
Here's Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Here we go. Set. Press all 80. Ready up.
To throw is Milton. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Now they'll change things up.
Cowboy 80.
Milton. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. His first catch of the game. Good for 11 and a first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Cowboy 80.
First down, Las Vegas.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. And that makes it 7-0 Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Jets nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, first and 10. Thomas has got it, complete.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Okay, break. Ready, go.
They'll try and run for it. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Willis. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Brian Thomas, 54 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Drew able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man, and the legs out the bottom of the...
Come on. Ready?
1st and 10, Taylor now.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Tap the 60. Ready?
2nd and 9 now. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jonathan Taylor, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Raiders have taken the lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold him to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
29-yard line.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Milton. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker, chose receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Complete to Taylor on the slant. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's good.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And there's a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
18 Cardinals.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They'll look to throw again. He sets to fire deep. He's got it with the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown.
Xavier Worthy, 57 yards. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Now the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Raiders 21, Jets 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Trotty down the left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Set to kick off. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Here we go.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Panther 11.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 Riot. 60 Maverick. 60. Ready. 19, 18. Check up.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Xavier Worthy as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Right back to him on first down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80, Buffalo 18.
Willis now off play action.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Come on, come on. 19, target.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 44-yard line.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. Trey Palmer, 55 yards. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And they're within 7 now, 28-21.
Jets, 21.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Will be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to hit him quickly.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And that'll be a 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Here's the Jets punter now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 15. A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun. Milton. Over the middle, complete. That's late. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
69-70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 25 yards that time.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Bravo 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
Back to throw again. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now it's Tracy. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Tyron's receive. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready? 18. 5 in. Mustang 19. Go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba from 4 yards out. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd is worth through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Willis. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Cougar 19.
Willis looking to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the pass interference call on the offense obviously declined, and this will remain a turnover.
On the jump.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive, because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
To throw, it's Milton. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Raider 1st down.
60 by.
Now Milton. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Going for the knockout ball right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception. But playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 70 yards rushing for him now to this point.
It's a gain of 6.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That gets all the way to the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And got his man complete. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Coup now for the point after.
For the point after.
And that'll cut the lead down into a touchdown.
Makes the score Raiders 31, Jets 28. Young Wayne Coup set to kick
Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Milton now to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
79 Broncos. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler. 18.
Throwing is Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Here we go. Dragon 6, 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now Willis. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
18. Let's go. Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Go.
Throwing, Willis.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Brings up third down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. And give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And this is four-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
Here we go.
Willis got to have this one. Pass complete, Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Here's second down.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Here's Willis. Under pressure, and they get to it again. A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long. Looks like they'll move things around here. Willis to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. This is first and 10.
Mustang, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Willis looking to throw it. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the... Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
15 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Outright to Smith-Njigba. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Another Raiders first down.
Here we go, here we
A gain
go.
of 15.
Panther 60,
First
Panther
down,
60.
Raiders.
To throw is Milton. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Here's Willis. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is caught by Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a